Hi, I'm PJ. I'm a bill enforcement agent, um, professional bill enforcement agent. And I'm making this video in base of people when they see my partner or see me on the street doing my job, ask them any question about what we do and how they can uh, getting involved or get a job like our job. First of all, I would like to start saying that in the state of Colorado, you don't need to be licensed or um, any requirement to be a bill enforcement agent, okay, or fugitive recovery. And some people they like to say bounty hunters. I don't like to use that determination. Um, I'm considering myself in base on what I am certified. I'm certified as a bill enforcement agent. I've been doing this job for almost 13 years pretty much. And I have a good experience, bad experience. And people ask many questions on the street, like what I got to do and all the stuff. Uh, that being saying, that Colorado doesn't need to have license. I always um, recommend people to get a certification. Uh, there is a good institute over here in Colorado, in Denver, where you can get your certification as a bill enforcement agent. And also, that institute is been on the business for years. Um, it's a institute bill bonding and bill enforcement agent institute in Denver, and they are really good people. Basically, what you get is a manual with all the process that you have to do when you book in somebody in the jail. What is the paper? The paper's name, first for three paper, which is the court order for that you get from the bondsman to get the fugitive in custody. So it's good to go and get your certification because in that institute they teach you the law, what you can do, what you cannot do. Uh, the biggest problems that we have right now in this industry is that too many people start watching videos on YouTube and in based on those people they doing videos in YouTube. I can say only three of them they are legit. uh, I don't know them personal, but I know looking their videos that what they doing is real because I am in this business. Um, I would not say the name of the person. They pretty much it is pretty much heading this business. Um, is all fake. You cannot go through houses and kick doors. Um, you cannot use as intimidation the law to get you fugitive. That's you breaking the law right there. Um, some state like this one, like Colorado, is they have regulate the bill enforcement agent. So I will put an example like I've been working a case where I know my fugitive is inside that house. I know he's there, but I don't see him inside the house. I don't see him come in or get out of the house. So I will not go break the door, force entrance, because in the state of Colorado, you do that, you're gonna get arrested. Okay. So even though that I know that my fugitive is inside there, I will not to proceed to kick the door or force entrance. That's no go. That's no way. I have to wait to see and have 100% positive idea on my fugitive, and then I can proceed to knock the door, and the person refused to open the door. Then we, with safety, right? We would try to get inside the house. Okay. Um, this business is not what you see in YouTube. It's really risky. It's danger, and it's a serious business. Okay. Some people, they just want to do this job because they seen this video in YouTube when this guy get inside the houses, cuff everybody inside the house, um, drag it out of the house with handcuff, put it on the car and all the stuff. Let me tell you this. You have a warrant for one person, okay? That is your defendant, your fugitive, okay? The warrant have his name, okay? The contract have the address, the co-signer information, and your fugitive information, okay? You cannot arrest the co-signer. You cannot arrest everybody inside the house. You cannot put on handcuff nobody in that house, because that is considered kidnapping, okay? Illegal detention, okay? You have a warrant with one specific name, and that's the person that you will put the handcuff, okay? So this guy that you see on video, he get inside the houses, breaking doors, pepperball people, taser people, doing all that kind of stuff. You see the action, and most likely it's not like that, like you see in those videos. Chasing a fugitive is not easy, like you see in those videos. Like I say, some cases, you get the file, you go to the first address that is on the contract, and boom, your fugitive is right there. Sometimes they answer the door. You knock the door and they come out and the door open it. Hey man, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Some case they are like that. Some case you have to work the case. You got to do investigation. You got to interview people. You got to talk with the co-signer. Sometimes the co-signer don't want to help you. I mean, this business is hard. It's not like you say in those videos. You cannot put a handcuff on that person that is not your fugitive. You put a handcuff on someone that is not your fugitive, and you put that person in their vehicle, you will be charged for kidnapping, okay? If you hurt that person, that would be excessive force or assault, okay? So you gotta be careful when you do this business. It's not only kicking door that you can get in trouble. It's a lot of things like intimidate your co-signer to get information for be able to arrest your fugitive. That's you breaking the law. And it's at least in the state of Colorado, you cannot do that. I don't know other state. I know in Florida, you cannot do it. I'm certified in the state of Florida. In the state of Florida, you need to have you need to be licensed for be able to arrest a fugitive. In the state of Florida, if you arrest somebody and you not are licensed in that state, you will be charged for kidnapping. You will be charged for impersonation on a bail enforcement agent or bail bond. You will be in charge with impersonating on law enforcement. You will be in charge with a lot of things, like breaking in, burglary. It's crazy. It's crazy. So in the state of Colorado, you cannot do all those stuff. You cannot chase nobody on vehicle. Okay, listen to me. I've been seeing bail enforcement agent in the state of Colorado that they follow the car and assume that the fugitive noticed that you are following his speed. and go over 60 miles, okay? You do not chase a personal vehicle. You let him go. You let him go. If your fugitive run away from you on a vehicle and you chase him, and God forbid, your fugitive crash, kill someone, he will be arrested, but you will be arrested too, okay? So this business is serious, okay? Some people, like I said before, and I repeat it again, this is not like those videos that you see on YouTube that this guy in California do all that fancy stuff, and that's not real. I can tell you there is 3 bill enforcement agents that I know they are legit. One is dead right now, died I think 2 years ago. But this business is really serious, okay? I'm gonna start first because people ask me what I got on my duty belt. I got 2 pair of handcuffs, my Taser 7. Always carry it less lethal, okay? This is a Taser 7, the version before the Taser 10, which is now available. This one have 2 cartridge. This one is a 12-degree angle, like you see. So the advantage that you have with this Taser is that you can shoot this cartridge a close distance. I would say 3 feet, 4 feet, even close, like pretty much your body close to your fugitive's body. You hit the trigger, prongs deploy, and it will make good contact and stop your fugitive. The reason why is because this cartridge is designed for, let's see, you see the angle on the cartridge. One is a straight, one is the angle is down, right? So Taser X26, the X26, X26P, and the X2 and all those tasers, they are really good tasers. Don't get me wrong, they're really good. I was using X26 for like 2 years. And then when I start working with the new company that I'm working right now, my partner, he's a veteran law enforcement. And this taser does what he was training for when he was a sheriff deputy, okay? It is a new technology, right? They have a warning arc, which is this button right here, okay? And then if you press the trigger, you're gonna have 5 seconds, right? I will do that for you guys. It's 5 seconds, like the regular X26P or X26 or X2 or X7, whatever. The advantage that you have with this one is you shoot the first, you shoot the first one. Let's say one make contact, the other one doesn't make contact. You can deploy the second cartridge, and then these 2 make contact, but this one don't make contact. So as soon these 2 make contact, all these 3 prongs that will be attached and gonna increase the power of the taser. So it's really painful. With the X26P, you have to wait, shut it off, pull it out of the cartridge, put another cartridge, and then deploy that one. Um, I would say do not um, use pulse taser. Um, I remember when I used to work with one of the company over here in Colorado Spring. There was a guy in the company that used to use pulse taser, and then he always say, "Oh, this bitch stop when I say stop." And guess what? In this business, if you tase somebody, if you mace somebody, if you pepperball somebody, and that person do not resist and surrender, and you keep running the taser for more than 5 seconds, that is excessive force, and in some case you can be charged for assault. Okay, aggravated assault or aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It is this is really serious business. If you're gonna become a part of the bill enforcement industry, I would recommend you save money and start buying the stuff that you need. Okay, good quality. Don't buy cheap stuffs because somebody tell you on the video, oh yeah, I buy the poles because it's $300, or I buy this type of handcuffs because it was $20 or $15. I buy this bell because this bell was like $10, $20. I'm buy the vest because it's $150. Yes, but guess what? That vest maybe is expired. Okay, that's why they send it to you that cheap price. So if you're gonna buy stuff, when you come became a part of this industry, you want to make sure. I'm not saying the buy good quality stuff is bad. Some people consider it, oh, you just wanna show up that you got expenses. No, everything that I got, that's everything that I got, all my best, all my duty bill. For I've been in this industry for 13 years. I've been saving money. I've been buying my body cam, my taser, my vest, my bell, everything that I got, I've been buying step by step. Okay, I've been buying good quality equipment because I know the danger on this job. Okay, you don't want to use a vest where you can be stabbed or you can be shoot and that vest doesn't work, and unfortunately you die. You got to keep in mind that everything that you're going to do in this business is danger. Okay, it's really danger. So you can be stabbed, you can be shoot, you can be hit with a pipe. I mean, a lot of things can happen. Okay, so you want to be prepared. You want to have a good taser. Make sure that the taser that you use is in good condition. Um, if you want to buy an X26, X20CP, go ahead. It's good. Let me tell you this. Um, the cartridge on the X26P or X26 is pretty much the same because it's the same, pretty much the same taser, but a new version. Okay, to you be able to have effective contact with your fugitive when you tase, when you deploy the taser, the plumb, you have to be in a specific distance. Okay, because those cartridge, they are designed for a specific distance so the prone they can do effective contact and you can stop your fugitive. With this new technology, this new taser, you don't need to be that far away. Okay. Yes, you don't want to be close either because you don't want to be in. You don't want to get hurt. Okay. But let's say you don't have no choice. You have a pretty close distance with your fugitive, and then he tried to swing on you or try to stab you or whatever. At this close distance, you can deploy this taser, and the prompt for the design of the cartridge, you will be have a good contact and you will be stopped, right? Um, with the X26, X26 2, I guess with the X20C X2 or X7, you maybe have a little bit, I will say, chance to have effective contact in the close distance. But this one in specific, the Taser 7, it was designed, the cartridge of this taser, it was designed for close quarter contact with your fugitive or with the aggressor. Okay. There is different cartridge. Um, they got for long distance, medium distance, and pretty much like this one, close distance. Okay. Um, in the X26, X26P, X2, I think X7 too, X7. Um, the cartridge, the color of the cartridge, define the distance. Like you got the yellow cartridge, which is 15 feet, and then you have the gray cartridge color, which is 20 feet, and then you got the green one is 25 feet, and then they have one that's orange color, pretty much like red or orange colored orange. That one is 30 feet long. But the problem is, if you shoot the X26 cartridge, you shoot it, you deploy it. If you are far away, it happens to me. I was pretty much, I have a cartridge, 25-foot cartridge, which is the green one, and I got my fugitive pretty much like 13 feet away from me. And I deploy my taser, and the prompt opened really wide, and both prompt was stuck on the frame of the door. So that's why I choose to save money and get a good quality and a good and brand new Taser 7. Okay, it's designed by Datsun, and it is a good quality, and it's a good taser, good tool for bail enforcement agents. Okay. Handcuff. I use Asp. I like the Asp. They are lightweight. They are good. They are good, more easy. They are really light. I got this version. Okay, they really smooth. Like it's perfect. You don't need basically to put pressure when you cuff somebody, like the Smith & Wesson, and I think it's Peerless, something like that. The other handcuff that law enforcement use and recommended, but this one just it go faster, right? Some case you have to put the handcuff and you have to put some severe pressure on the wrist, so the handcuff it will do the function to, you know, going around and close, and you get the fugitive on custody. I got the new version too, which is this one, the new version. This one was designed, some police department, they don't allow law enforcement use this type of handcuff. They like more the traditional, which is this style. This one, I guess, so far that I know, that I read, it was designed for law enforcement with some specification by the law enforcement. It's a little bit more heavy than this one. It's a little bit more heavy, but like I say, they are really good. So you don't need to do like put a lot of pressure with the Smith & Wesson. If you have a Smith & Wesson handcuff and then you buy one of these, you will see what I'm telling you. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. Like, this is the most pressure that you need for your handcuff, okay? They have a double lock, and then they have double side for key and double lock. So it doesn't matter which way, both way, you can open it and unlock the handcuff, okay? Same like this one, okay? Good quality on handcuff. You don't want to put a handcuff on your fugitive where it is some videos that you can see fugitive and people, the police, they put on a place on arrest and then they break the handcuff. Easy. It happens, okay? I'm not saying that that's not gonna happen with this, but it happens, okay? It can happen with this one too, but you have at least a good quality handcuff. One of the things, you don't want to put a handcuff too tight on the wrist. They can cut, you can cut the circulation, the person can pass out, or you can hurt that person, and basically you can be charged for excess of force. So that's why I always tell people, go take a training, get your certifications, and learn what you can do, what you cannot do. Learn the proper way to handcuff somebody, okay? How to hold the handcuff, how to proceed when you put the handcuff, what you have to do, how many fingers they have to be between the wrist and the handcuff. You know what I'm saying? This job is everything that you do, and it can get you in trouble if you don't know how to do it, okay? So get some training, buy a good quality handcuff, right? Do not use handcuff as intimidation. Like, for example, I was working a case when this guy cuffed the girlfriend of the fugitive. Put the handcuff flap, and once she was on handcuff, she started crying. She was screaming. She was nervous because being on handcuff is the worst sensation that you can feel. I mean, when you take the training and they have to cuff you, you have to take, in that training, they teach you different ways to cuff person in the ground, standing up. I mean, you name it. It is different ways, different position. With this one, you can put like this way, or this way, or this way, okay? So do not use this as intimidation, because when you put a handcuff on someone that is not your fugitive, you can be charged for kidnap, okay? Or an assault, okay? Another thing that I have on my vest is on my duty belt. So sorry, on my duty belt. Obviously, my another magazine, glove. This part's right here. It has some glove over here. This is very important. Today's day, the drugs on the street, they are really dangerous. Okay? You have the fentanyl on the street. Some people say just a little contact with that type of drug, you can get OD. Either person sweating the fentanyl and then start sweating, and you touch the sweat, you can get OD. That's what they say. And I don't know. I just, for my protection and my safety, I always wear gloves, right? I got those one, And I got this one, which is the 511 glove. Basically, law enforcement use this one. It's pretty much leather on the bottom. I think this one is designed if the person have a knife, needle, or something they can stick you or poke you when you pat it down and put your hand inside the pocket. This type of glove over here, the tip of your finger, it cover is I don't know if you can see the double. Okay, it won't pass. The needle won't pass. So extra protection. What I do, I put this one, and then I put one of the rubber glove, so it's more safety. So I just take it out the other one and throw it away. Of course, my firearm, which is, I have it on my concealed carry holster. I got a Glock 19 Gen 5 with a racked up Mountwell standard mag. That's pretty much on my duty belt. Of course, I have my badge. My badge, it says State of Colorado BA, which is Bill Enforcement Agent. And then in this part, you have Fugitive Recovery Agent. And on the bottom, that number right there is my certification number. That certification number that I got when I went to the Institute to become a certified Bill Enforcement Agent in the state of Colorado. Okay, it's not required, but you want to know the law, the local law. You want to know what you able to do legally, able to do in the state of Colorado, and what you're not. Okay, so that is really important. My vest. Okay, this is my vest. I have a Safe Life Defense vest. I got my badge over here. I custom this one, same like my badge. I got my identification. Okay, I got a body cam, that Axon Body 2. One again, I get it because I've been spending money in 13 years doing this business. I've been spending a lot of money in body cams. Break it, stop working, memory full. For some reason, they have the screen on the back on your body cam and fall from your vest and break it, right? The advantage that you have with this one is a solid. If for some reason fall out your vest, the texture and the body of the body cam is solid, is good. It's a little bit hard to break it. Can break, but not, I would say not, unless you throw it from 100 feet floor or something like that. But it will be good to go. The advantage that you have with this one is you record it. You got 30 or 60 seconds. You can log in the on the website or in the software where you can modify. You can turn on the lights, the buffing light, which is green, and the recording light, which is red. You can put on vibrate, or you can put both sound and vibrate. You can choose if you want the body cam sound or vibrate every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. Okay. The good thing about that is, let's say you pass out, your body cam still recording, somebody's looking for you. This one, where you're gonna hit a beep, and that beep is a little bit loud. So if somebody's looking for you, you pass out, something happened, and you have your body cam recording, that beep is gonna sound depending the time that you programming. I got my every 2 minutes, so every 2 minutes is on vibrate and also sound it. Okay, you got the advantage to put a high HD definition or medium HD definition. Um, and the good thing is, once you stop, you download on your cell phone the app Axon Mobile, I think so. Uh, you download it on your cell phone, and as soon you stop recording, when you open that app, you can see how many hours you have left for recording. You can see how many the level of the battery, okay, and also you can see your video. The video is right there. You can see it. You can fast forward. Uh, I got once. I do this arrest for this guy. We went to arrest this guy. The guy, he pulled out a gun. Um, we don't make any confrontation with him. He escaped. We let him go. That's another thing. You don't want to become a superhero just because you have a vest. That not mean that you are invincible or you unstoppable. Things can happen. You know, he can shoot in your face. He can shoot on your arm and your leg. You know, this is part. This is covering your chest, your heart, your lungs, right? Your face is unclosed, it's uncovered. Your head, you know. Sometimes you have to take the decision or make some choice to letting go your fugitive because it's too risky. You don't want to start a gunfight right there, okay? Remember that everything that you do, you can be charged if you don't follow the law or the rules of bail enforcement job. You know, that's why I tell people, go get some training, go read the law. Don't, you're not a law enforcement. If you can avoid any confrontation, if you can avoid any gunfight, just let it go. You got you another day. It's more day coming, you know. You got 90 days and then a year later, you know. I know it's money involved, but you're gonna have some time to catch your fugitive. I mean, don't risk your life or other people's life, because then the person pull it out a gun, you pull it out a gun too, and then you start shooting. He starts shooting you. Both sides start shooting. Nobody get hit, but those bullets, where they go? Let's say he shoot, his bullet hit a tree, and then you shoot back to him. You don't hit him, and your bullet don't hit the tree, hit a window down on the road, and then somebody get hit with your bullet. You're gonna be charged. Okay, you're gonna be charged. They always gonna look at you like that you can't avoid any confrontation. Okay, so you gotta be careful. That's what I'm saying. This business is really serious. Don't believe whatever this guy is doing in YouTube, putting video, coughing people, pepperball people. Don't believe that stuff, okay? So I got a Safe Life Defense. I got a Axon Body Cam, Body 2. Like I say, I got another set of handcuffs, same like this one. Some people ask me why you have many handcuffs. Well, basically this one, if the fugitive is cool, don't fight. I know it's not a high risk fugitive. I know it's not a danger fugitive. I would pull this handcuff, make him, remember this, first of all, handcuff is not designed to you feel comfortable, okay? That's one. Handcuff is not designed for you be detained or cuffed and feel comfortable. No, this is designed to make you feel uncomfortable, okay? Like immediately when you head and get handcuffed or you heard the sound of the handcuff, your brain is gonna register in your mind like, okay, I'm in some type of trouble, okay? So if the person is a cool, don't fight, don't resist, he's is not a real danger person, I would use this pair of handcuff. But also I have a extra handcuff because sometimes some people, they, I would say this with due all respect, some people, they are a little bit bigger, overweight, and the distance is, really wild. So I have to use 2 or 3 set of handcuffs to be able to cuff my fugitive. Okay, that's the second reason. So I got another set, right? Tourniquet and a scissor. Okay, tourniquet in case somebody get hurt. Not necessarily have to be a gunshot. It can be a stab. It can be a cut, slash. So you can apply tourniquet and stop the bleeding. My baton over here, and then over here I got my radio. Now, what we use for communication, right? It is a company. The name of the company is Echo 911. This company is the best right now on the marketing in communication. Okay, when you do this job, when I start this business, this thing doesn't exist for us, right? Now, years ago, it is some companies, they start doing this type of business, right? I used to use another company that was good at the moment. But they don't have updater system and all that stuff. So I was doing my research, and then I find out the Echo 911. Echo 911, they provide you dispatch services. You can run license plates, date of birth, name, social security number, BIN numbers, address. You basically, you have a good dispatch services right now. At the moment, this is the best of the best. I'm telling you, the people, the services is good. The radio it is a good quality. The communication, I was in Florida, my friend was over here in Colorado Springs, and let me tell you this, that was a crystal clear communication between my radio and his radio. Okay, I was in Florida, he was here. Okay, I can be in Puerto Rico and my friend over here, and we still communicate each other from this